Okay, so as always here, we're gearing up for now. This is Tuesday's 12th of March slate for the NHL. What I'm going to do here right now is I already got out, peripherals, actually rather fantasy points, categories already aligned, so we can just focus on shots on goal and block shots. We want to get here at least just to make sure we're at greater than 2.4, so we get like 2.5 shots on goal and block shots. So we weeded out any players that don't get enough peripherals in that way, and we can also look at weeding out any guys that don't get enough potential for assists for whatever reason. They don't produce in that category as well. 0.31, let's say. So then we're basically with a short list of a really good cash play right here. What I also did here, I don't really know or see any other way to do this, as it's kind of a longer process. Is you go through and you make sure, let me make sure I'm on the right spot here. This is just an example. This is not the actual. I'm going to put up the actual plays on the site, wealthyfantasyfootball.com, and then you go through and you look at minutes, okay? Which guys are going to have enough minutes. I kind of don't even look at the left side. I just look at right here, this column where it says at the top here, 13, 12, and 17. Those are the last 3 games' minutes. So I'm looking for guys that have enough minutes, either for a forward or defenseman. I'm not seeing anything here except this guy. 24, 22, and 26 minutes. Above 20 minutes for defensemen is what I'm looking for. So I am including him in my lineups. Cam Fowler, 24, 21, 22 minutes, last 3 games. I'm including him. Just looking for a forward. Maybe I can include it as well. Let's see here. Josh Manson, 21, 22, 21 minutes. Let's do that. As I'm trying to move quickly here to find a forward. But basically, you get the idea, though, the forward. If he's at around average of 19 minutes, I would say. It doesn't have to be at 20 or above. He could have maybe an 18-minute game is fine, and include those guys. So I have watched 32 players. What I'm going to simply do in setting all lineups is look to make sure they have enough minutes, make sure they have good deployment or line combos here using a site such as Left Wing Lock. Make sure they are where they need to be in the lineup, as this information will come out later, of course. And, of course, your odds for the day, always check. Teams with the higher scoring implied point totals. For goalies, check all this info, money line, likelihood to win. You can get more detailed with that here as well. If you go back over to the NHL DFS Army Research Station, you can go with goalies. You can get a similar process going there as eliminating. For example, you can go with the value, shots on goal against, save percentage, chance of the win, and goals against to try to get a balance of a good cash game. Or so you're looking at outliers and actual peripherals here. As for outliers when it comes to goalies, just looking for here the odds of the money line, but also for a safe play, the least amount of projected goals. And at this mid column right here, let's say if this was the case, if Colorado was supposed to be the second lowest scoring goal projected team of the day, then Jimmy Howard would be a great play based on that. As you can see here, also Craig Anderson, but that's likely not to happen. That would be in positions. That's how you just look down the list. If you just total up by projected goals, which is not out yet on this site, that's how I do it and line it up the easiest way so that you visually see what this is and organize it. So And then, like I mentioned, finally checking the line combinations on left wing lock, or the other one, dailyfaceoff.com, where you can easily see the lines for each team, including the power play. So that's it for the cash games here today. And I'll provide a little tournament advice on the site as well, where the link is going to be, so you can get access to all that, including the tools, if you like or need to sign up for those for a free for a free trial of those particular tools. All right, enjoy the lineups today.